It seems as if we are live. We got a lot of people out in the thing saying that can it be the holiday weekend already? But you can go.
Okay. Hi, welcome to the StockinetteZombies. I'm Amy, also known as J-Nitma.
And I'm Megan, also known as Just Run It. And this is episode 318, the one where Megan talks before she's supposed to.
Well, yeah, I was like, normally you say go live and then I can talk, but it just went go live and da, 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 da.
And there's a lot of people that are excited. I'm excited about the holiday weekend. So on Friday, we are going up to pick up our mugs from Deneen. So I'm excited about spending some time with you and knocking some things off of our ZK list.
Mm-hmm.
And then having 3 more days after that.
Oh, yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's the big shocker. I'll have 4 full days. I did tell my work that they could call me during that day because it was such a, like, I don't know.
This
We've
is
had
sacred
so many
Megan time, Amy. What are you doing?
Although, you know, my team's pretty good. They're going to only call me if it's absolutely necessary. So.
All right, I'm going to hold you to that. Like if there's a phone call, I'm going to be like, is that absolutely necessary? And I've always wanted to do what Julia Roberts does in Pretty Woman when Richard Gere's on the phone and she like grabs it and just like shuts it and throws. Yeah.
Be like, Amy, you said we could call. Like, what happened? Did the thing on fire? What?
My friend Megan said that this was quality Megan time. So
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they'll bug me, but I did say that I was on call, as it were.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the weather can't make up its mind here. Jeremy just announced that the high of 49 tomorrow.
Wow.
It was in the mid 80s yesterday, and the high is
beautiful today. Today is gorgeous. Today's
absolutely
perfect.
Yeah.
If I were to bottle a day and say open this one up every, this would be it.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
I don't know if we're even past 60 degrees. It's nice and cool outside.
Yeah.
Sunny,
yep.
sunny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can blame the recent rain on one of my coworkers who just installed solar panels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's like, and it's been partly cloudy or raining ever since. And I was like, so it's your fault.
Totally. That person's fault for sure.
Yeah.
But no, it says 63, but our windows are open and it's breezy and it feels like it's not even close to 60.
My hair is not all fuzzy, like the humidity dropped. Yeah,
yes.
it's great. Beautiful. Great all around. Great all around.
It's not swimming weather, but it's perfect Amy weather.
Yes. Agreed. I will join you in that. It's good Megan weather too. My husband likes it when it's a little warmer than this, but I'm like, I can wear my hand knits.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can go for a walk and I don't need a coat, but I could wear a coat. Yeah, I love it. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I've been sweating way too much on my daily run.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did I swim or did I run? Oh, wait, I'm swimming in sweat. Oh. Yeah. I just don't like dripping. It's the dripping that really anyway, sorry, we digress. We had a fabulous past weekend with ZKN. We had 3 of our members that signed up to chat. I love that we started with the same basic premise questions and had 3 completely different interviews, which I think just speaks to the fabulousness and the the diversity and the that crafting brings together, right?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Megan did a great job of interviewing people. They were engaged and talked for almost the whole hour, so it's great.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to lay the groundwork that you don't have to talk for a full hour, and then of course that's when you will. Yes.
That is Murphy's Law.
It is. Yeah. You're like, okay, I'm planning on going to the bathroom before the next one, and then time flies.
Yeah, there's also that fallacy in meetings as well, right? You start the meeting like this should be a quick one, and then inevitably.
Don't ever say that.
That's like you jinxed it, right?
That's a horror movie. Like, I'll be right back.
Right. Oh, the writing's on the wall for this meeting.
Oh, we are a little off tilt today, but wanted to make sure that I gave a shout out to folks to remember to go out to Discord and put your so we've had 3 months here to do the Bring Spring KAL. Oh, were you getting something?
Oh, I'm just getting my favorite things.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, the Bring Spring KAL, we've got some fabulous prizes. I think in the previous favorite things, I showed off the pom-pom makers and the tassel makers and some of our COVID pins, COVID vaccinated pins. And then I'm going to go right into favorite things because it's also a prize for the KAL, the Suburban Stitcher.
Ooh.
So you've got some yarn that came as part of this, the prizes that we ordered as well. This is the DK. In each of the colors in her spring collection. So this is Ladybird, and this one is Flutter, and this one is March Hare. And so we've got DK.
That March Hare is pretty too. I got the purple though.
Yes, so. You did. I'm aware, Amy. I did as well. And I'm trying to figure out like which one of the ones I like best for
together,
like contrast. Yeah, I mean they're very pretty together, right? But the I want the purple, and then the white has a lot of contrast, but the pink looks super pretty with it as well. So we've got this in DK, and we also have it in fingering as prizes. So definitely get your spring knits into the KAL because there's prizes to be had.
Well, yeah, a few of my favorite things, I guess, with Suburban Stitcher. This is kind of a mystery. So if you have not gotten your
mine didn't arrive today. Uninformed delivery told me that it was going to get here today and it didn't.
Oh no. So do you want to be spoiled?
Yeah, just tell me when it's no longer on the screen.
So we're gonna show it. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Okay, and it's down.
Okay.
So
are you really excited about that color itself or where it could possibly head? Which one are you more excited about?
Well, it's very reminiscent of another colorway that I have had in the past. So that kind of made me excited because I can no longer get that color.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing was, like, where's it going? That would be, where's the next one gonna go? So
Yep,
so that's her fade subscription. So each month fades into the next month. So it doesn't matter when you start. When you start, your next one will fade into the one that you bought. So it's all good.
Super excited to see mine. I'm gonna have to try to remember on playback not to look at that.
Oh yeah, playback. Yeah, or wait, no, I guess. Yeah.
Yep. No,
but it is really pretty, and you'll understand what I mean by it reminds me of another color.
Cool.
But yeah, super excited about that. Another thing that came in the mail was my order from the Lola Bean Yarn Company. She had a end of April, and these came a little while ago. But yeah, cute little
Lola
stitch markers. Yeah, for Proud Lola. They're very cute. It probably lists on her website the company that makes her little stitch markers for her. But it was another independent seller that makes those. And then I did get another like a skein of yarn with that, but I think that the Lola Bean stitch, the little Lola stitch marker, like kind of outshined the yarn for me. And then another one, you probably have seen this in pictures, so it won't be a spoil for you, but Queen City has made an exclusive, or at least a debuted at our retreat colorway.
Mm-hmm.
And it is gorgeous.
Ooh-ah. I think I have some yarn coming to me and from you, right?
Yes.
That's that color. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yours looks like this, so.
It could be mine.
It could be yours.
Hand it to me.
Good try. Yeah, so this is her Noda sock. And let's see, what did we end up calling these?
I don't know that I know the official name. She was floating some ideas past me, but
Vaxxed to reality.
Vaxxed to reality. There we go.
And then paired with in the blind. Orange.
Super pretty. Super pretty.
Yeah, and
I
there
think
was
that showed up in notable people's Instagrams, right?
Yeah. Gigi had the orange, and then also the raspberry. She has that as well in a single skein.
That you
I
compare
should
it
look
with
to see what color that is.
Yep. I think it might be raspberry beret. Maybe. I could be wrong.
That'd be very Minnesotan of her to do. Yeah, it is raspberry beret. Good call. And she gave us some of those for prizes, so that's another happy hooray. Mm-hmm. And then my last not last. Okay. I've been getting a lot of our sponsorship prizes coming to the house, so that is my big happy hooray. Mm-hmm. I've been able to open all these wonderful yarny goodies and I don't get to keep them, which is a little bit sad, but I didn't order, it's like surprises coming to my house that have, I didn't buy them. I didn't, they're just coming and arriving. And it's a regular occurrence now. They're kind of almost daily. So it's just every day. Go to the mailbox.
Well, you can be indirectly excited for other people that they're going
absolutely.
to win these.
So I guess there were two things that arrived that haven't been put away yet. So everything else got put away. So I apologize to those sponsors. We will talk about you. But Spun Right Round sent me a one of a kind.
Ooh.
And it's really cute. And she sent us 7 of these. Wow. So we can decide if we want to put them together so that you can make like a nice little tank top, or we can decide if we want to just give away more of them. But yeah, it's beautiful. So I'm super generous. And then this was kind of fun. So a new to me and Minnesota dyer, also fairly new though, I believe, is Kato Yarn Company.
Yep, out of Mankato.
And yeah, and I was going to say that. Okay. Kato for Mankato. Yeah. So she sent some prizes. Ooh. And this was my favorite out of the bunch. She gave us pretty much every base that she sells, I think. So we have a variety to look at and talk about when we do our enabling episode.
Fabulous.
So thank you, Spun Right Round, Kato, Queen City, and all the people who are sending us these lovely prizes. There have been many.
And there's still time,
looking across
right?
the room, and Jeanette's prizes are right there too. So Sun Valley sent us some of her new bases, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and as I was saying, sorry, I stepped over the top of you, video delay and all that. There's still time, right? So reach out to the email that Amy is contacting you with if you've got an idea and you're a participant or a attendee. We also have a contact us on both the ZK, so ZombieNetApocalypse.com and StockinetteZombies.com.
And we have had a few sponsors reach out to us, and if you're a vendor, some of our vendors have already just been, since they've been sponsors in the past, they were already contacted. And so I haven't made an initial plea to our vendors. So if you're a vendor and you're like, well, hey, I wasn't asked yet, that's me. I'm sorry, my bad. I am getting to that hopefully this week.
Cool. I have.
And those can be delivered in person. So, there's no shipping necessarily required, other than being a part of the enabling video. Yeah.
Yep. And then, yeah, you would be part of the Saturday closing ceremonies if you weren't attending earlier in the week, right? So as far as the giveaways are concerned.
For sure.
I had a super exciting, so I think I talked about in my tips and tricks that I was really excited about this for Scrappy, and actually got the soft cover book. So it's fun, yeah, to be, and they sent me an extra one. So have to decide whether or not we are going to have just a drawing, or if we want to do bring spring, but my socks are in there. And I was so excited upon the receipt of the book that I cast on with some of my scraps, the pink and green that you saw in my bag, a sock. And I really love how that, so pattern's written to do the contrast color is the heel rather than the toe and cuff. But I didn't have enough of the green. It was a true scrap. At least I felt. So I was, this is Barrett Woolco, which I've been super excited to work with because I got a big bag of goodies. From Barrett Woolco. I was enabled to do the hide and peek by Max the Knitter, and she sent a you are an email subscriber discount about the same time that I was shopping.
Oh man, I missed that one. I'm on her newsletter.
So the color sequence, trying to make sure this is going to be the main color, which is super green. We know that the green, I mean, it's more of the colorway is called pear. So it's more of a scummy green than this kapow green that you're seeing on the screen. But the way that it looks like mountains. It starts out with the main color. It transitions to a second color, and they're kind of worked throughout the color work together. Then there's this third color that transitions, and then it's just the blue and the white, and then it's the purple and the gray, and then it goes back to the main color. So I'm super, I'm super excited about these combos on the sport weight. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good about not ordering yarn before the retreat. So all I'm getting is my subscriptions, which, I am happy to have because then I still get a little bit of a surprise. But I've been doing really good at closing carts.
Well, this one couldn't be avoided because I had the pattern already picked out, and I really liked that. So for each of these colors, I only needed the one skein in this put up and on this base. So that was really exciting to me, and the colors that I could choose from. So I'm looking forward to making that mossy green and then the pops of these colors in there. And then I think I've talked about Zocs before in the past, but my children are really on board with them. So they're like a little bracelet that comes in the mail, pretty inexpensive to Susan gifted me one. And now my kids are constantly wearing them. So I got a more recent batch, but they come with like a little card, and then they're numbered, right? So they're limited release. And then there's like you could have this on the outside, prove it to yourself, or it could be kind of an internal message for yourself. And then there's a little kind of inspirational card. Learn to convince your biggest critic, and the sky is the limit. So if you yourself is the biggest critic in that, I mean, implied in the prove it to yourself. So but yeah, I don't know if can't remember now. I grabbed them because I wanted to make sure that I talked about them. And now I'm thinking maybe I've already shared, and some of these I don't have the actual wristband because the kids are wearing it. 'Tis the season you should heed, try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So
I know that you've shared these when you initially bought them for the kids. Yeah. So these replacements, I don't know if I've seen.
Yeah, well, they do get a little stretched out.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dexter's, I think, using his as like a fidget, right? And eventually it could fit all the way up his forearm. So yeah.
I suppose that's how I would fidget with it too. I'd keep rolling it down my arm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This one says I am, the bracelet does, and then it just says I'm done saying what I am not.
Mm.
I'm saying what I am. So yeah, no, those arrived recently and we're sitting in my favorite things pile. As things come in, I'm like, I'm going to talk about that because I enjoy it. So yes.
Are there a lot of sayings on the site? Is it overwhelming or okay?
It can be. I try to pick the sayings that are meaningful to me and the design that I appreciate as well, right? Like the colors and whatever that fit your aesthetic.
Yeah, so maybe you could like limit it by color and then look at the sayings within that color.
I think they might be grouped by, I'm not remembering. I get like a weekly, they come out with new designs every week. So I get like a weekly digest of like, here are the new ones.
Oh, okay. So if you see one in that list that you're like, ooh, that one's a really good one, then you can kind of.
Yep. And I haven't seen any that have, maybe they have sold out. I don't know. I'm apparently not aware enough to or cognizant enough whether or not they sell out quickly. But if I see one that I want, and I think the shipping is fairly inexpensive too, because they're just, flat, they basically, they're flat. So super cool. I'm now feeling less virtuous because you said I've been doing really good at shutting down. Nope. I bought a Colorworks sweater.
Well, and again, I virtuous to a point, right? Because June hits, June, what is our 26th this Saturday? Mm-hmm. As soon as that day hits, it's like all bets are off, right? Because you've been the floodgates, Like I plan to buy the duster length sweater from Hohi. I'm holding off for the retreat to buy that one. I want
picking out colors in person is super, it's helpful, right? Yeah.
And I want something to like speak to me. And it's like, well, it's going to matter if the person has 4. I think it's 4 for my size of one color and then the contrast, So it's going to be an interesting, like, okay, what do I see? What am I going to get? But I do have a few things in mind that I am shopping for. And but exciting.
Yep. Favorite things? I'm just so in love with this combo. I'm so excited to be shipping those off to Loving New Homes here next week. We'll be drawing for that. So
yeah, I don't know if this is a favorite thing, but it did happen this week. We think that Lucy needs glasses. So it's like,
she start walking into things, or
no, she started complaining about the smart board at school and not being able to read it. And so she's been dealing with it. And then when she finally mentioned it, it was like, oh, okay, let's get your eyes tested. And then we did kind of like a preliminary, like, when can you see this sign? And we're like, we might need glasses. Given your genetics, like me, your dad, we both wear glasses.
Yeah, none of my kids have needed them yet, but Jeremy's whole side of the family didn't need them until they basically had readers, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm guessing their eyes are his color.
Yeah.
But I'm not certain that's how genetics work. I'm going back to genomics.
Yeah. She's gonna have to relearn all that stuff. It was just one of those things that it'll be fun for her, I think, to be able to pick out a style. And
yeah, you always really enjoyed your yearly going in and picking out a new set, right?
Yeah. Every other year I get glasses and every other year I get sunglasses. So yeah, every year I get a pair of glasses.
Yeah. Well, and again, not necessarily a favorite thing recently, but I've done the and now the name of the company is going to completely escape my brain, where you can try on all the
Parker.
Warby Parker. Yeah. I've done that several times. It's
fun.
fun.
There's a few other ones now, but that's the original one.
Yep.
That
Yeah. I think you can get like Zenny ones pretty cheap too. And yeah, glasses are fun accessories. I wear contacts most of the time, but it is nice to have a nice pair for the evenings when you take the contacts out. But anyway, we've now digressed from favorite things into just whatever we've decided we wanted to talk about.
Sorry.
Oh,
yep. And then, yeah, I don't got anything else. I got things that I need to deliver to you, obviously, and you have things of mine. So we need to.
Let's take this IRL, Amy.
Yeah, exactly. Take this IRL. Bye.
Bye, Hoofda.